Hey, anonymous cues. How quickly do you build? Sorry. How quickly do you build muscle training twice a week, and how much should you lift? There are so many answers to this question, alright? I will do my very best. Right, how quickly do you build muscle training twice a week, right? So building muscle, there are so many things that building muscle and your ability to build muscle that are out of your control, that are in your control, and that are very individual, alright? So to build muscle, you need to lift weights progressively, which means you need to increase the amount of weight that you're lifting or the reps that you are lifting that weight for, and you need to eat in a calorie surplus, right? So if this is from a nutrition client who is in a fat loss phase, please do not stress about building muscle, all right? Because it's virtually impossible to diet and build muscle. So it's not impossible to lose fat and build muscle, but they don't correlate. So you could lose 10% fat and build 1% muscle, for example, all right? Also, it depends on so many factors, right? It depends on whether you're male or female. It depends on how much muscle mass you already have. It depends on testosterone levels within your body, which we can't control that, basically. So it also depends on how much you eat, how good your diet is, and whether you're in the gym just dicking about doing like 3 reps here and 4 reps here, or whether you're following a progressive overload weightlifting program. All right. So there is actually no answer to how quickly do you build muscle training twice a week, because it depends entirely on what you're doing and what your body's like and what you're eating, whether you're in a surplus, whether you're in a calorie deficit, and the food that you're eating. So you need to be in a calorie surplus to build noticeable, substantial muscle, and it needs to be predominantly protein, because it's protein that repairs and builds our muscles, all right? But what I will say is, if you are a new weightlifter, which is weightlifting for under a year, so that's what a new weightlifter is, for under a year, in theory, you could build, for a girl, you could pack on £1 of muscle a month, right? If you're a boy, you could pack on £2 of muscle a month, all right? But the longer you are weightlifting for, your ability to pack on muscle drops drastically, which is why a lot of people will see muscles when they start in, right? We've all got muscles, but they're maybe just going to start popping through the layer of fat that we're carrying, all right? But it's why when you see big super duper very muscly people, is that they'll have been in a calorie surplus, sorry, and a progressive overload strength training set for a very long time. All right, it takes a long time. How much should you lift? I actually can't answer that, because it's very individual. It depends whether you're new, it depends whether you're not new, it depends whether you're a boy, it depends whether you're a girl. Progressive overload is the only way you will build muscle. So if you think about, I don't even know if you're a CrossFitter, right? But at the moment we are doing a strength set for front squats and strict press, and a lot of the time we are working on percentages. So we will find our 1 rep max, we will then work off percentages. So we'll maybe do 6 reps one week at 70%, the next week we'll do 5 reps at 80%, the next week we'll do 4 reps at 85%, all right? So you're either increasing the load or increasing the rep set. Again, if you want anything more specific, just drop me a message, all right? Bye.